difference here in men is he's a businessman and I'm a fucking Spartan.
Fight fans, fight fans, fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. Get this, Tyson Fury takes his children out of school as family goes on a 2-week beach holiday. Tyson Fury and his wife Paris flew all 6 of their kids to Tenerife for a fortnight's break. It is not known whether they asked for permission to take their children out of class or not. Tyson Fury has taken 2 of his children out of school to go on holiday. The Gypsy King 34 and his 33-year-old wife Paris flew all 6 kids out. Parents are banned from taking state school kids out in term time unless there is exceptional circumstances and the head allows it. But the couple have already suggested that their children will be out of the classroom by the age of 11 in line with traveler cultural traditions. Their eldest daughter, Venezuela 12, has already left school. The rest of their children clan includes Prince John, James, 9, Prince Tyson II, 5, Valencia 4, Prince Adonis Azuma 2, and baby Athena 5 months. Heavyweight fighter Fury, worth an estimated $130 million, is set for a world title fight against Oleksandr Usyk. But he and his family are staying at a 5-star hotel room, cost up to £7,500 per night. The hotel complex boasts a gym, water park, and live shows. A fellow holiday maker at the resort said they seem to be having a lovely time. Let me counterpunch. I know what this article from the Mirror, because this is where it's from, I know what they're saying. Like, hey, why are they out of school? That's not against regulations. Did they even ask? Listen, do you think Tyson Fury, do you think his wife Paris, do you think any of those guys care about what the laws and regulations are with a school that they don't even intend on having their kids educated in long? Counterpunch. Nobody cares about that. You know, I mean, they're rich. Rich people do it all the time. Homeschool, especially when COVID happened. COVID just brought everybody apart. You know what I mean? They just drew people farther and farther away and made more people secluded and gave them a reason to. So homeschooling and things like that and traveler programs and having tutors, because I've seen these guys. I've grew up around these guys that have tutors and they don't go to school and all this. It's regularity. It's on the reg. Natural, common, okay? That doesn't matter. What does matter? Why in the hell is Tyson Fury taking a 2-week break right now? Now, I know he has guys to do the work for him. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, why isn't he training? We all know it's been pushed back, but is it pushed back because he decides to take a vacation in the middle of the time that he's supposed to be training? Counterpunch. See, it's either, to me, Tyson Fury is either avoiding this fight, 1. 2, ducking this fight, which is kind of like avoiding, ducking, postponing, or the third one, and this is maybe right on the money, underestimating. Because you're either, if you're worried more about a vacation of taking your kids than the fight that you're supposed to do, that's your passion, that's your job, that's what you need to do to show that you're the best, it just shows you he doesn't care about Oleksandr Usyk or the challenge that Oleksandr Usyk possesses. He thinks and he feels that, you know what, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do it I'm going to do it right after I take my kids and family on a 2-week vacation. Now, mind you, who I don't know if he's going to drink or not, but I know if I was on a 2-week vacation with my family and it was holiday, I'm going to do some drinking. So this is the Gypsy King. We've seen him kick taxi cabs and all types of shit when he gets wasted. We've seen him go out at his dad and drink beers like this out of horns and all that stuff. We've seen that happen. So one thing I don't think, maybe he'll train here and there throughout the vacation, but vacation sounds too lenient. It seems and it sounds too lenient. It sounds like something that he's not concerned with. I mean, it's some G shit. Like, look, I'm going to go have a vacation with me and my wife and my family. I don't give a shit who says anything about it. Now, one thing I always love about Tyson Fury, though, is Tyson Fury pretty much does what he wants to do. He's that unorthodox jukebox when it comes to doing whatever he wants to do because he's going to do it. Almost, but you know, he has a choice and he makes a decision, and that's what he decides to do, and that's what's happening. He's going on a vacation. I just think it's a little too close, especially after knowing or waiting to see what this fight happens. It almost feels, or put it this way, you can look into or could understand the argument, let's say that, that maybe Tyson Fury is really not interested in this fight. And I'm just saying, if someone was to say, man, he must not care about this fight if he's going on vacations and shit. You know, he obviously he doesn't care as much as he should. That's the word, okay? Maybe he doesn't care like he should. You know, but then Tyson Fury says, you know, you'll hear him back it up in his words and things of that nature. I just wish you would see more action and less talking. But I think the whole thing is to see more guaranteed action instead of constant wincing. Okay? Because we've heard Tyson talk and call out a lot of people. Let's look at last year. Let's look at 2022, just for an example. You look at the people that he was going to fight. It was going to be Usyk or Dillian White, which it ended up just being Dillian White. And after Dillian White, it was nobody. Well, Francis Ngannou was in there somewhere, or was that 2021? Maybe I'm going too far back. But anyway, so Usyk was out. He was in. He talked Usyk, ended up fighting Dillian White, retired, came back, wanted 500 million pounds, wanted to fight Anthony Joshua for free. None of that happened. Anthony Joshua lost again to Usyk. Usyk calls him out. He then comes back to the sport of boxing. He offers Usyk a fight in December. December was too early for him, said Usyk. Then he calls out who? He calls out Anthony Joshua again. Then he calls out, then he decides to fight Mahmoud Char. Then from Mahmoud Char came Derek Chisora. Then he ended up fighting Derek Chisora. You know, so it's like you have a lot of people, and the people that he wanted to fight or you wanted to see him fight, he didn't. It was almost like, okay, you fought Dillian White, you fought Derek Chisora. Those are not the best fighters in the world. Now we are possibly on the verge of hearing an announcement very soon of when this fight will take place, what's going on. We know Team Usyk does not want to accept no less than 50-50, no less than 50%. So, then now we're hearing Tyson Fury going on vacation. It's just kind of like, okay, is that because people, and don't get me wrong, I'm not a Tyson Fury hater at all. What it is, I'm a speculator. I'm a spectator. I'm not a hater. That's two different things. The haters would do this. Well, shit, he didn't want it anyway going on vacation. Right? Who would do that? Did he go on vacation when he was looking for a fight against Derek Chisora or even Anthony Joshua? Counterpunch. So, these things, you got to look at people's actions. You hear him talk. I'm the Gypsy King. I'm the baddest man. I can beat anybody from any era. I'm the best man. No man came out of this mother's can beat me. You hear that all the time. But then, you see the actions of what he did now or then. Now you're seeing his actions now. You're going on a vacation. It's like, okay, is that the best thing to do? You know what I mean? It just makes you wonder, man. Just makes you want to go, But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Tyson Fury going on vacation for 2 weeks, just ahead of his supposed mega clash with Oleksandr Usyk. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!